What up guys, Gadgetpino here, and in my hand I have the EWEADN S9 Max gaming mouse, and I heard that this mouse is the best alternative to a Razer Viper V3 Pro, and as I can see it's very identical to a Viper V3, and let's unbox this one. Alright, so when you open the box, you will see this anti-slip grip. Actually, it's a standard features for all the S9 models. They include this one. Then we have a user manual guide. You can use this manual guide if you don't familiarize with the mouse. And then we have this USB Type-C cable, very premium cable. I really like this one. And then we have this wireless USB receiver. You can use this if you don't want to use the wired connection. Actually, if you use this wired or wirelessly, it has a dual 8000 Hz polling rate. So it gives you like ultra smooth gameplay in both wired and wireless modes. So it will be less lag and making it very responsive. And now we have the mouse itself, the S9 Max. My first impression of this one is that it's quite shiny. Maybe because of the nano ice skin coating. I can see that it's very cool, and when you touch it, it's very silky smooth. The surface truly resists your sweat, and I think it will improve your grip. And of course, keep you comfortable even during a very long gaming session. Or if you do some editing for an hours, this one will keep your hand from sweating and keep it feeling fresh all the time. So now I'm going to show you how to connect this mouse. So I'm going to untangle this USB cable and plug it into my laptop. Then plug the USB receiver and just turn on the gaming mouse to a 2.5 gigahertz, and then you can use it. Now we're on the EWEADN website. You can actually download the driver for the mouse by going to support and click driver download. When you get there, you will find the S9 gaming mouse. Just click right there and you will see these four options. We have the S9 driver download. We have the S9 for Pro Max Ultra. So this one uses a web driver, so you don't have to download the software. And then we have the S9 Pro Max and Ultra driver downloads, where I'm going to use the web driver as that's a little easier for me to navigate the software. Then you will see these three mice, so you have to find your own mouse. For me, we're now on the S9 Max driver. Just click it, click connect, and now you are in the web driver. You can see there's a lot of setting that you can tweak. If you want to change something or change the language, just go down here to set. And then all the firmware, system setting, and even the language setting can be tweaked. For me, I prefer English system. You can change the color of the systems to what you prefer. So change it if you want. We have some other setting right here. Then we have to go back. And we have some DPI options here. This is the response rate. Normally for FPS games or MOBAs games, I think the best setting for response rate or polling rate is around 1000 Hz. Well, the mouse is indicated for 8000 polling rate, which is good. It depends on your setting or your screen. For me, my screen is around like 1000 Hz, so I prefer that one. So it's up to you what response rate you're going to click, but the mouse has an 8000 polling rate, both wired and wireless, so it depends on you. In DPI, we have different colors here. In DPI, I prefer around like 1200 DPI. I think that's the best setting for me, but you can choose your own DPI setting. It starts at 800 DPI, which is very slow in terms of like mouse sensitivity. So that's the lowest DPI. And it goes up to 26,000 DPI, which is very sensitive. But of course, guys, it depends on you which DPI setting you prefer. But for me, I will use 1200 DPI. Here you can do your own macros, but for me, I don't use macros a lot. Now we are on the device. You can see all the indicators here. We have connection mode, device model. You can see all of this, but I'm going to click the straight line correction on. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to try it. So I'll leave it to turn it on. For hibernation, I'll do about like 3 minutes of hibernation. For operating mode, there's actually three options here: game, high speed, and normal. But now I'm going to try the game mode. Yeah, the game mode. And then we have this battery device indicator here. We're now at 82%. That makes it easy for me to know how much battery percentage is left. And for the buttons here, you can tweak all the settings. I'm not going to tweak all of them, but I'm going to show you what the system's all about. We have this special setting here, and then there's a macro, and you can tweak everything here, all the function settings, and basically that's the software of the mouse. Alright, actually I played Overwatch, which is a MOBA game. It's a kind of a difficult for me to play this game because all the heroes are hard to kill. Maybe because their heroes are very upgraded and I'm using a default non-upgraded heroes. That's why I get killed all the time. But in terms of sensitivity and the mouse itself, I really like it. The clicks as well. I like the clicks. They're very responsive. I have a problem with the glide. When I gliding, it's kind of like a small delay, but maybe I will tweak the setting later. As you can see, I'm very comfortable with the mouse actually. And of course, they use a PAW3950 and the 2826 dual sensor. Wow. So that means very top tier sensor. And then the level of precision and responsiveness is very nice, especially in this kind of very competitive game. I really like it. As you can see, it keeps me dying all the time because my hero isn't upgraded. There's heroes super upgraded, so I keep dying every time. So I don't have a problem with the mouse. I think it's very nice for gaming. I really nice. The battery can provide long-lasting power, especially in gaming session, because it has a built-in 500 milliamps battery, so I think it will last for a long time. Alright, so in my thoughts, if budget is a primary concern of you, the EWEADN S9 Max offers a strong alternative to the Razer Viper V3 Pro. Provide a very similar shape, competitive performance, and of course, very low price point. However, if you prioritize the absolute best feel and performance and have the budget, if you have a lot of money, the Razer Viper V3 Pro remains the top choice. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Peace out, everybody.